Hi guys, welcome. I'm back to do some more readings. And you can start sending in your questions whenever you're ready. I look terrible. Whatever. It's fine. um, Lovely Ace, a general reading on my finances. Okay. All right. You might hit a slowdown when it comes to finances over the next couple of weeks, but we do have the holidays coming up, so that could be it. You might be feeling a little bit unstable when it comes to money, and the Ten of Cups here is in reverse, which indicates either a delay or a slowdown. So I think that you may struggle a little bit over the next couple of weeks, or something could come up that's unexpected. It won't be the end of the world. All right. Savannah Ross, General Andrew. I don't know what that means. General reading. Let me do the love reading for Pink Bailey first, because I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, if you're not with anybody right now, somebody comes in out of the blue that could like sweep you off your feet. Use your intuition when this person shows up. They may be Taurus. If not, you'll have a strong spiritual connection to this person. They will be financially stable, and they're going to treat you like you're an absolute goddess. So if the Empress is here, you know that if you don't want to have children, be very careful when the Empress shows up, because there's always a chance of birth or conception. But I think that this person is going to come in with an offering of love. It's going to be a soulmate connection. And it could definitely be life-changing. TD wants a love reading. Okay. Okay, so you have a wish coming true. Whatever it is that you're hoping to manifest, call in, reconjure, whatever, you're going to get what you want. The person around you might be a Pisces or a water sign. A Cancer or a Scorpio is possible. You're going to come to a crossroads with this person. The world is at your feet. You can have whatever you want as long as you set your mind to it. The relationship will be built on solid ground. So keep that in mind. If it seems like it's too good to be true, the relationship is going to be built on solid ground. Okay. Cade, should I move on from Gabriel or wait for him? Okay. Should we move on from Gabriel? Okay, I'm only getting a 33% chance that you should move on. I'm actually getting the Six of Cups here, which would indicate that he comes back. But my thing is, when it comes to the idea of waiting or the idea of moving on, I don't like to be so cut and dry about it. So for example, you don't have to move on and like pick up the next person and, run off to, whatever. But you can be open to calling in other people, or you can be open up to love. You can be open up to accepting other dates and that kind of stuff. And at the same time, still not be waiting for this person to come back, but have more of the feeling like, I know that they're coming back. I know I'm going to hear from them. I know that they want to contact me. So it's not so much waiting and moving on. It's more of like knowing they're coming back, but being open to other things as well. RZ, what's coming in for me this month? I'm a Virgo. Okay. Love for the Virgo. You are leaving something in the past behind that no longer serves you, and you are not looking back. Whatever it is, it may have thrown your whole life out of balance, and you're not dealing with it anymore. In the near future, you're going to have an Aries show up, or a person with a very strong personality who's going to have a good deal of money around them, and I think you're going to move forward with that person. So whatever in the past wasn't working, that's it. You're leaving it. Sharda. Will Cameron and I work things out and get back together? Okay. You're going to work things out and get back together, but it's not going to be smooth sailing in the beginning. It's going to be a little bit rocky and sort of touch and go. So you got to get through that point to get to the good stuff. So don't get upset if when you guys first get back together, it's not all you thought it was going to be. It may take a little bit of time to get there. Afia. What is Keyshawn's intentions towards me? We were friends for a long while, and he recently started showing love interest towards me. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he's definitely looking to take this into the non-friend zone. So you got the Two of Cups here, which indicates he's got some feelings. Justice here if one of you is a Libra. If not, justice is on your side. This could be something karmically coming in that's really good for you. Now, if you're not attracted to this person or you don't want to get involved, that's fine too. It's going to be your choice at the end of the day. And it does show that he may be feeling a little bit burdened, so he could be feeling like you might not be into him. Looking at these cards, I'm not so sold that you are into him. I think he's into you. Now, my suggestion would be, since you guys were just friends and you were never together before, I wouldn't start a relationship with him during Mercury retrograde anyway. So you can take some time to think about how you feel and how you want to pursue it. Mercury will go direct November 21st, but it's not going to be out of the shadow period until December 7th. So if you do decide to move forward with him, I would wait until December 7th at least. But I think he's definitely looking to take it to another level, and I think that you may just not be feeling that right now. Marth, how does the Leo think I feel? Okay. Well, I think that the Leo may feel like you have a lot of choices around you, and that, well, it's urging you to use your intuition. You're coming to a crossroads between at least him and the Aries is here. And then there's like a love triangle. So it could be that the Leo thinks that you're more into somebody else rather than him. And on the other hand, they also think that this Aries is after you. And the Leo feels like you have a lot of choices. And I don't know. I think he feels like there may be a lot of drama around this whole situation. Taurus, how does the Aries think I feel? Well, I think that the Aries feels like you were either recently gone through a betrayal or some kind of nonsense that really weighed you down and you're coming out of it. I also think that they think that you're a well-balanced person, but that you feel like you're caught between either a rock and a hard place, or there is going to be a love triangle here. Once again, the Three of Cups is in reverse. So they may be thinking that you're more into somebody else and not them, or that somebody else is more into you. They're thinking that there's a love triangle here somewhere. They may think that you're more into somebody else. Ashley, should I go see Joe next Monday? Yeah. Two aces and then the star card, a wish comes true. I think so. Curious Rabbit. It's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Can I get a love reading on who's coming towards me? Okay. Got somebody from your past coming back. Somebody from your past comes back that has some kind of money. They maybe didn't have money then, but they have money now. It's going to be a soulmate connection that's going to be transforming your life. You're going to leave in the past what's not right now. So if something recently screwed you up, somebody, some situation, you're going to leave that past in the past, and you're going to move forward. You're going to move forward with this person coming back from your past. Your wish comes true. You have a lot of strength around you, or the person coming back could be a Leo. The Page of Wands is here, so I'm thinking that this person's going to be a Leo because it's a fire sign with the Page of Wands. But it also could be somebody who has like a love of adventure or wants to do a lot of exciting things with you coming up in the near future. Maybe things that you don't normally do. Sharda. Is Cameron dying to talk to me and work things out, and will there be contact soon? Okay. He does want to talk to you, but he's undecided about moving forward, and he feels a little bit betrayed. So you may have a little bit of time before there's communication, or before communication gets back on track. Let me see. Playing cards, if I could get a time. So when things are going to start to open up with communication. Two of Spades. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, the month of February, or before the end of the autumn. I'm going to go with before the end of the autumn. Things should start to get back on track. But I think right now he's a little undecided about how he wants to move forward, or how he should move forward, or which direction he's going to take. Sheetal. How did the Capricorn feel of me after yesterday's phone call? Okay. Well, once again, the Capricorn here, another person who's undecided. They're just not sure. On one hand, they're leaving and they're not coming back, but then on the next hand, they want to move forward quickly. So it's they're kind of all over the place. It feels like they're really focused on, I think they want to be in a relationship, and I think that they want to be with somebody that's very stable, and they're not going to hold themselves back anymore. So they're looking for like a soulmate type of connection, and I'm not really sure what's going on between the two of you, because it feels like, I think the Capricorn wants to be involved with you, but I'm not so sure that you want to be with them. And this Capricorn does want to be in a serious relationship. And I don't think that they're going to wait around much longer. Colleen. What did the Aries feel about my message? Why didn't he respond? Okay. Okay. Use your intuition. You can make this situation into anything you want with the Magician. You guys are coming to a crossroads. So I think that he's feeling like he's not sure what to do. Now, the Ace of Wands is in reverse, which means either he doesn't have enough guts right now to move forward, or he's not sure how he wants to move forward. So he's like thinking about it. Somebody from your past is coming back. It could be him or it could be somebody else. The person that comes in should have a good deal of money. Okay, he hasn't responded yet, but he's going to respond when you least expect it, coming up out of the blue like quickly. So you could hear from him tonight, tomorrow afternoon. He's worried about things, and there's like a delay around him when it comes to happiness. So I don't know what you said in this message, but he's like thinking about how he should deal with it, thinking about how he wants to move forward, and then he's coming in out of the blue. So he could just be having a bad moment right now, and he could wake up tomorrow a totally different person, and you're going to hear from him. You're definitely going to hear from him coming up with the Knight of Swords. He's getting back to you. He just hasn't gotten back to you yet. Elizabeth, does Ben want to have a baby with me? All right, let's see. I'm not convinced. So you got one sword, which would be a 33% chance, but the Nine of Cups is in reverse, which would mean that's not his wish, or he's not wishing for that. He does believe that if you had a baby together, your relationship would transform. He's just not totally, he's not on board yet. He's not on board yet, not totally. Joy. Is Stefan and the angels wanting us to be more than friends? All right, let's see. Possibly in the future, but the timing doesn't seem to be there just yet. I think you got some time here. I didn't get any aces, and the star card was in reverse, which would mean like a delay. Malika, what is going on with Michael? He's a Libra. Okay. What's going on here with Michael? This is another one of these up and down readings. So at first, it's like he's going to see that there's an offer in front of him and he's going to take it. So if you and him are together or were together, or if you're trying to hook up with him, it's going to work. Wheel of Fortune is here, which means something here is destined to happen. There's more to happen between you and him coming up. But the Five of Cups is here, which would indicate crying over spilt milk or looking back on the past and feeling sorry about something. So he may not be totally over something that went on in his past. It could be his recent past, or maybe something that happened a long time ago that still haunts him. The Death card is here, which means your relationship with him is destined to transform. But one of you is going to be feeling a little bit betrayed by the other. The Seven of Swords is here, which means somebody betrays the other or somebody interprets it as a betrayal. And then it does show like minor heartbreak. So it may not be the biggest deal when this betrayal thing happens, but it's going to be an event in your relationship with him. I think as of right now, he's feeling like your relationship is going to move forward. I would just watch out for that little bit of a betrayal thing. I mean, and that's if you guys were together or are together. If you guys are just friends, it's the same thing. It would just be that what's going on with him is that he's intends to spend more time with you. He feels like at some point that there's going to be a betrayal. Like you can kind of apply it to the situation, whether you guys are together or not together, or were together, or there's an interest. Because I don't know the whole story. Marie. He was all kissy kissy with me today. Should I trust him or is he playing games? Okay, let's see. Can we trust him? I wouldn't trust him just yet. No. I don't think he's playing games, but I think he does what's good for his ego or what makes himself feel good for the moment. And I don't think he takes other people's feelings into consideration so much. I wouldn't trust him so much just yet. Taurus. Is the Aries in love with me? Okay. They have very strong feelings. I can't tell you that they're totally in love with you, but they have strong feelings. I think this may take a little bit more time to turn into love. Marie, what is going on with him? What is up to with all this? What is going on with him? Okay, let's see. Well, nothing really has changed. It looks like he's worried about something and he feels like he's his own worst enemy. It shows that he feels like his relationship is sort of balanced. He's got the Three of Pentacles here. So it feels like it's built on solid ground. However, there's a whole lot of arguments going on around him all the time, constantly. On the other hand, he's got the sun here in reverse, which means there's a delay in happiness. And he's not in a good place, but yet he's not doing anything to get out of it. I think that he's got an issue when it comes to some sort of an addiction, because the devil card is here, whether he spends a lot of time drinking or doing something like that. But it's like, if he focused on getting his act together and spent a little less time with whatever this addiction is, I think he'd be in a better place, but he's just not there yet. Colleen wants a general, okay. What's coming up generally for the next couple of months for Colleen? Okay, you got a fire sign coming in here. A Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries that is going to have some money. You got the Nine of Pentacles. And when you meet this person, you're going to feel victorious. Now, it's not showing here love just yet, but what it's showing is karma. Karma or justice. So it could be that you meet this person and they take your life in a whole different direction. Or it could be that you meet this person and then somebody that jilted you in the past comes back and you're like, look, I'm not going back with you because I got this going on right now and it's really damn good. Your life is going to move forward fast with an offering of love. And there's going to be an offer in front of you that you're going to see. And your life is going to be moving forward very quickly. The Chariot is here. So I think you have a fire sign coming in who's going to have some money. And they're going to change the playing field here. Now, if you're already with this fire sign, I mean, that's possible too. Then this person is either going to come into money and your relationship is going to change because of that, or they're going to step up to the plate and want to take this a step further, move it to the next level. Shital. What's going on with the Leo? What's in his head? Okay. All right, the Leo's got an offer in front of him that he's not seeing. The Lover's card is in reverse, which means he's not getting it. I don't know if it's between you and him or him and someone else. It also shows that the devil is here, which means he could have some sort of an addiction that he's battling. It doesn't have to be an addiction to a substance. It could be some kind of a earthly pleasure he spends a lot of time doing that's not so good for him. It also could be where he spends a lot of his money, because it looks like he's a little bit worried about finances and that there's a delay when it comes to money. So I don't know what his total deal is, but it looks like he indulges in something that's not good for him. He's not seeing a connection that's in front of him, and he's feeling a little bit disconnected right now. Mary Elena. Well, my husband and I have more biological babies. Okay, let's see. Are there more children around for Maria and her husband? Oh, Mary Elena and her husband. Yeah. Okay. So I can't tell you 100% yes, because obviously we can do things to prevent it. But you have the Empress here. So when the Empress shows up, it definitely means the birth or conception of a child. Definitely. It's definitely possible that that's coming up in the near future. Marth. What does the Leo see happening when things start? But he doesn't see anything. He doesn't know where he's going, and he doesn't really have much of a direction here. It does show here that he has a lot of choices around him, or he feels like he has choices, and he feels like he's coming up to a point in his life where he's going to be a little bit more balanced, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't have a plan. He's just kind of going with the flow right now. Kim, will my ex and I ever reconcile? Is he in love with this new lady, and should I just move on? Okay, let's see. Will they reconcile? I got a 70% chance that you're going to reconcile. I get the Queen of Cups here. If one of you is a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer, that goes even higher than 70%. So I wouldn't make a big deal over this lady, because what sometimes happens, and I hate to say this and no one wants to hear it, but this is what happens a lot of times. Somebody breaks up, a couple breaks up, one person goes out with somebody else, and it lasts 3 months, 6 months, a year, and then they come back. And it was like, that's what the relationship needed to go through to get to the next level. It sucks when it happens, but sometimes that's just how it is. So he could be with her for 5 days, he could be with her for 5 months, and then he could end up coming back. Now, as far as like my advice for you would be not to shut yourself off from the world and sit by the window waiting for him. I would be open to other people coming in, because there's no reason why you can't date other people in the meantime. But I do think that there's going to be a reconciliation coming up. But I don't want you to sit around and wait for that either. AJ, a general reading for love. Okay. You got a wish coming true. Somebody's showing up here with an offering, and they're going to be right in your face about it. The person could be an Aquarius, and you are going to be like you're going to feel like your dreams came true. They could be in Aquarius. You have an Aquarius around you, but you also have a fire sign around you that comes in out of the blue. A Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. So you could have your pick of the litter coming up. Sharda, how will things be for Cameron and I next week? Will we be on the road to fixing things? Okay. How do things look for next week? Well, you can have some communication coming in, definitely. And it looks like there's going to be an offer presented to you. I still think that you have some work to do. There's still some arguing, some bickering here, and feeling like you've been betrayed or let down. But you have the soulmate card here. And there is communication. So I can't say that you're on the road to fixing things. I still think it's going to be a little bit rocky, but there's going to be communication, which is a step in the right direction. Love chastity. Does KP still love me? And did he think of me today? Okay. He definitely thought about you today. Love, it's kind of like he approaches it like very realistic. So he doesn't come in like he's head over heels in love, but he's got feelings for you, and he definitely thinks about you a lot. I feel like he wants to stay very grounded with his emotional side. So he doesn't come off like being over the top, but there are definite feelings here. All right, I'm going back up to the top because I think I got through this super chats. Valentina, how is... Oh, shit. They're starting to disappear. All right, Jenny Pears. Who's coming towards me? Jenny, because Valentina's question disappeared. You got a Virgo coming in here who's going to be focused on you. They're not going to be able to get you out of their mind. And it's going to be very transforming. Even though they're a Virgo, and Virgo's usually very down to earth and stable, they're going to come in and they're going to want to do a lot of spontaneous things with you. You're going to get over the heartbreak or whatever it is that you were feeling in the past, and you're going to start to have a new lease on life with this person. They come in with an offering of love, like right from the get-go. And they also may have some money around them, so they may be willing to spend some money, which is nice. um, Corin. Where to go? Does Kay still like me? Okay, let's see. What's going on here with Kay? Yeah. Not only does this person still like you, but they feel that the relationship that the two of you had or can have is built on solid ground. There's going to be an offering presented to you that you're going to be well aware of. It's not going to be free of drama. There's still some drama going on around this situation. But this person does think highly of you. There's happiness, but there are some moments of like serious drama. And they do like you. Yeah, they care about you very much. Alyssa. Did Martin regret the things that he did to me, and what will he do about it? Okay. He absolutely regretted it. You got 3 aces right there. What he's going to do about it? Well, he's a little bit worried and he's upset with himself. He doesn't look like he's coming forward just yet, so it may take some time, but he's kind of wrestling with himself as to how he's going to take care of this, because he knows that he screwed up and he feels bad about it. Elantra, will things go well if I text Marquis? Okay. Okay, I didn't get any aces, so I can't give you a percentage, but this is what I get. He's worried about money right now. You two have a spiritual connection, so you may be picking up on what's going on in his life. You also have the Two of Cups here, which is a soulmate connection and a reconnection. So I do think overall, if you texted him, things would go fine. But there is some kind of an issue going around him with money. So it's bizarre because the way readings work sometimes can be bizarre. What this could be telling us is that you might text him and not hear back from him because there could be an issue with his phone. Maybe he didn't pay the bill, or he could be putting off answering you immediately, something having to do with money, because that's what it shows. But you have the Two of Cups here. So that's good enough for me to tell you to go for it. I would just say that, especially with Mercury being retrograde and the money issue, if you don't hear back from him, I wouldn't assume it has to do with you. I would assume it has to do with him financially. Um, Taurus. Does the Leo have romantic feelings for someone else? I'm not seeing anyone else, not as of right now, nope. Sharda, will Cameron and I still move into our apartment in Town Oaks in February? Will we resolve and fix our issues and move on by then? Okay. I think so. I think that you're both going to have to work really hard, and I don't think it's going to be smooth. I think there's going to be a lot of ups and downs in this, but I think you're going to get to where you need to go or where you want to go. Corin, why do I bother my best friend? Your best friend says that you bother them? All right, let's see. Now, you got a soulmate connection to this friend. And your urge to use your intuition. I think that sometimes this person may feel like either emotionally you're a little bit needier than they are, or, you know, sometimes people pull this bullshit, it drives me nuts. It's like if they're having an emotional breakdown over something, the whole world has to stop. But when it's your turn, they're like, oh, get over it. I mean, I had a friend like that. Like, if something happened to her, the world had to stop. But if it were me, she would be like, oh, you should be over that. It's been 5 minutes. Like, you should be over that. So I kind of get the impression that this person may have a little less patience for dealing with other people, and it's kind of a little bit like a selfish thing. However, you have a soulmate connection to them, and they really do care for you. And I do think that they are a legitimate good friend. I just don't think that emotionally they are totally equipped in always dealing with other people or other people's emotions. My friend in high school was like that, like my closest friend. So I kind of get that. Edith, will I be blindsided by a new spiritual gift soon? Okay, let's see. Yeah, something is coming, and I'm thinking before the end of the year you're going to have some kind of an awakening, or you're going to cross a bridge or something, spiritually, definitely coming up in the very near future. Crystal, what will I be doing in the first 3 months of 2020? Okay. You're prepared to get your life in order and move forward. I don't know if you plan on changing jobs or going back to school, but it looks like there's a new beginning that surrounds a career coming up for you. And it also looks like you're going to be focused on it, working super hard on it, and also the happy home. So this could be moving homes, changing homes, redecorating homes, moving in with somebody, but I think there's going to be a move coming up in the first 3 months, and focus on getting your life in order, whether it's a new school or studying a new field or a new job, but it's like a new beginning coming up and you're prepared to take it on. Casper, does she think about me a lot? And if so, about what? Okay. This person does think about you a lot, and they actually think a lot about moving forward with you. So I don't know what your relationship is to this person. If you guys were just friends, and that's all that it's ever going to be, it could be spending more time together. If you guys were once a couple, your relationship can move forward as a couple, like you could go to the next level. But she does think about moving the relationship forward. The only thing that it's showing here is that in the past, she maybe have felt a little bit betrayed. So she may be reluctant for that reason, feeling like something didn't sit right with her between the two of you in the recent past. But she does think about you a lot, and she does think about moving forward. All right, let me go back up to the top. Rhonda, will my Leo return to me for a relationship? Okay, is the Leo returning back to Rhonda? Yeah, and not only is this person returning back, but you've got magic on your side, which means you can manifest anything you want. Focus on what you want, and you're going to get it. Stay positive and stay focused. Oh, for the love spell. Okay, this is how love spells work. So when it comes to any kind of spell work, I don't care what it is. To me, and of all the studying and all the things that I've done in the past, when you work with a spell, it's no different than lighting a birthday cake candle and making a wish on your birthday, or going to a local church and lighting a candle there. It's setting an intention and putting it out into the universe. The more you believe in it, the quicker it's going to manifest. The more you stay positive and focused, the quicker it's going to manifest. There's no, like, you can't say like, well, I need to have it happen by April 1st, or I need to be with this person by New Year's Eve. It doesn't work like that. And sometimes it takes longer, and other times, like, I swear to God, I did a spell for somebody. I'm not kidding you. I did it on Friday. I swear to God. Sometimes he's in the chat room. And the girl came back the next day, and I said to him, I go, I have never in my life, and I've been doing this a long time, I have never had somebody come back the next day. That was the first time, and they're still together. And I'm like, I have to be honest with you. You are the first person, and that's the only person. Like, and we started it on Friday. I wasn't even done with it, and she was at his door Saturday. But that's not common. That doesn't happen frequently. It's like putting the intention out there, being open to all kinds of possibilities, setting your intention. And you can be specific. You can say, I want to meet a guy who's 6 foot tall, who's got dark brown hair and light green eyes, and I want him to work in the medical field. You can be as specific as you want. Put that out into the universe and believe in it, and it will manifest. It just may take some time. So that goes for all kinds of spells. It's the same thing with money. It's the same thing with a career or a job. Where was I? Oh, I did that one. Okay, hang on. Afia. Afia, I don't see the question. Oh, general reading. Okay. Okay, you got some good money stuff coming in. So feeling appreciated and balanced at work. Also money coming in that you didn't expect. Maybe a bonus or working some extra hours. It looks like you're going to be prepared to take on a lot coming up in the near future. The world is at your feet. You're persevering. You're leaving in the past behind any kind of regrets and moving forward. And your life moves forward quickly with the hangman in reverse. So anything that was holding you back or feeling like you were stuck in quicksand, that's all going into the past, and you're moving forward. And you're moving forward pretty quickly coming up. I think a lot of it's going to have to do with money and career. Empress Daisy. Is Kerf still attracted to me? Okay, let's see. Yep, definitely. Oh, yeah. Crystal. When will my relationship end and how my boyfriend feels about it? Okay, let's see. The Queen of Clubs. Now, the clubs wouldn't be until next summer. I don't feel like it's going to take that long. The Queen could be this December, or there could be a 12 surrounding it. I'm thinking it's going to happen this December. Let's see how he feels. Well, it's going to knock him. It's going to knock him down. He's going to feel like he's lost balance. He's going to feel ungrounded. He's going to feel like the wind was taken out of his sails. But I don't think that he is going to be surprised. I think that he's going to see it coming, and I think that he's going to know that it's for the best. But I don't think he's going to be happy about it. I think he's going to be pretty hurt. Moon Guardian. General love with J, and is there forward movement? Okay. Use your intuition when dealing with this person. Your relationship does move forward with them, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit static right now. Like nothing's going to go on for the next couple of weeks. Use your intuition when it comes to this person because you have a very strong connection to them, and happiness does come in. So this is happiness on all levels. It might not happen tomorrow, but it's destined to happen. So you might kind of have to like go with the flow for a few weeks. Adriana, why is the Sagittarius hiding his feelings? Okay. Here's the Sagittarius. I don't know. There's a third party involved somewhere here. The Three of Cups in reverse would indicate there's a third party somewhere. But there's happiness to come. So, and there's also victory. So I don't know if they think that you're involved with somebody else, or they're involved with somebody else, or someone else is trying to get involved here. The third party could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. But I think that they're reluctant because of this third party. And who knows? I mean, I'm not saying that it's definitely that there's a third party, but they think that there's a third party. There's something going on around the third party here. Marth, what does the Leo want me to know? I don't know what's going on here with this Leo, but it looks like he's coming in out of the blue. But then it looks like there's third party. Like there's third parties surrounding this situation that are either interfering with it or are trying to interfere with it. So I think that something's going to come up around the third party. AJ, how is Marcus feeling about me? Okay. He's coming forward. He's definitely coming forward, and your relationship with him is going to change quickly. If you were in a relationship with him in the past, you guys could engage, or whatever you want to say, reconnect. I think that he feels like you have choices around you and that you may not pick him. But I think he's going to give it a shot. Now, it's not going to be smooth sailing. There's a couple of hurdles here, bickering, arguments going on. But inevitably, you're going to get happiness with this person. So, I don't know. They may come in and try to test the water coming up in the near future. Elizabeth, what are big changes that are coming my way soon? Okay, let's see. Big changes coming in for Elizabeth. Your life is moving forward. Hangman is in reverse. Your life is moving forward quickly. You got a soulmate relationship coming in here out of the blue that is going to lead you to the happy home. Definite soulmate connection coming in here. Leaving in the past behind what's not working for you, moving forward. Having the strength to take charge of your life and conquer anything that's not, and whatever's not working for you, you're not going to be dealing with in the near future. You've got some more financial stability coming in. So you may be making more money coming up. You could also be getting a new job coming up, or something that pays a little bit more money. Alyssa, what is blocking the union of me and Martin? Okay. Well, it looks like there's a couple of things. There is a money issue here. Somebody's having an issue surrounding money and feels like they can't move forward because they don't have a lot to offer. That could be his thing. But it also looks like somebody else could be feeling like they were stabbed in the back and a little bit heartbroken. And one person is not taking responsibility for it, or they're not putting it in the past and they're kind of holding on to it and keeping that energy kind of stagnant. However, that's all going to go into the past. You got the Nine of Wands here, which means you can make it to the top of the mountain. And you have the Magician here, which would mean that you can manifest this into anything you want. So you just have to kind of hang in there for a minute. Bridget, how does Jay feel about me? Right, how is Jay feeling? Okay, he may be a little bit argumentative coming up in the near future, but he's going to move past that. He may be a little bit frustrated over money, and that could be like he may take that out on you. You have the Emperor here. If one of you is in Aries, this is this is them letting us know this is who we're talking about. If neither one of you is in Aries, this would indicate somebody with an Aries-like personality. So it could be him coming forward to you strong, or him taking charge, or him saying, this is what I want out of life, whatever. And it leads you to great happiness. So I have no idea what's going on with your relationship with him right now, but it looks like he could take some stupid bullshit out on you coming up, but you do get past it. He gets his act together. He comes forward. He decides what he wants, and he puts an offering on the table. Yeah, I think something's going to happen between you and him. Adriana, will he ever say his feelings to me? Okay. Definitely. Definitely. We got 3 aces. It's definitely happening. Sheetal. Will I get pregnant in 2020? Okay. I think so. Dylan. Sorry, Dylan knocked over the camera. Hang on. What the hell? Sorry about that. Yeah, you got 3 aces. There's definite good chance of you getting pregnant in 2020. Honey. How is he feeling about me tonight? He's a water sign, okay. Okay, so here he is, the water sign. He's feeling about you tonight like you are very balanced, patient, compassionate. You're an overall good person who has a love of adventure, that takes things as they come and deals with life, rolls with it. They think that you're easygoing, kind, and compassionate. Love, chastity. Will I see KP again? Okay. Yep. Yep. And when you see them, that could push your relationship forward quickly. Crystal, who and where will I be staying at while I break up the relationship, and how will I deal with it? Now I'm really worried. Okay. I think that you're going to be staying with a friend who is a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. I think that you don't have anything to worry about. You're going to be working super hard on putting your life together, and you have the power to manifest anything you want. You also have a soulmate relationship coming in. So, when you have the Magician here, you can make whatever you want happen. You just need to focus on it. And you have to, not have any doubts. So if you didn't want to leave this person, you don't have to. You could make the relationship work. I personally don't think that this is going to be the person for you forever. I just don't feel that. And I feel like there's another person out there that you're going to have a soulmate connection with. I think that you're going to be working hard at getting your life together and putting the pieces of it in order. And I think that you're going to have a friend to stay with. I also think that you may be feeling like your current situation has stabbed you in the back. And you might feel like it's time for me to move on because I really want to put the pieces of my life together. And, I want to have a good life. And I'm not sold that you have that with this person. It doesn't feel like it's all it's cracked up to be. All right. M&M. I had 3 sets of sentimental rings I wanted each child to have. Are they stolen or misplaced? If I misplaced them, where? Okay, let's see. Let me ask if they were stolen. Were these rings stolen? I'm getting a 70% chance they were stolen. And it could be, so the 8 of Pentacles is someone that works really hard. I don't know if you had a worker or somebody in your house, or it may have something to do with working really hard. If you were out working really hard at work, somebody got in. I don't know. I'm not so sold that they were misplaced because the 2 aces is a 70% chance that somebody stole them. I know I've had shit like that happen to me when I was younger, and sucks. Bridget, why do I like Jay so much and he's a soulmate? Was he a soulmate? I'm an Aries and he's a Pisces, okay. There's a soulmate connection here, yeah. And the thing is, like with soulmates, it's usually rough, and there are usually like a lot of painful things that happen and breakups and people disappear and come back. So it's like you have a connection, but I don't feel like the 2 of you have figured it out yet. So you know that there's supposed to be more to come, but it just hasn't happened yet. So it's a little bit frustrating. And he might be a little bit undecided. He's got indecision around him. But inevitably, I think that things are going to move forward. You got the Knight of Cups here, which means somebody's coming in with an offering of love. Now let me go back up to the top. Me, heck. How does the Libra feel about me, and why do I feel so connected to him? Okay. All right, well, here's the Libra. You feel connected to them because you're coming to a crossroads. There's something fated here that's supposed to happen. It hasn't happened yet, but it's like it's going to happen at any second. So there's that anxiety of knowing that there's more to come and intuitively feeling like that, but yet it's not happening yet. You got the Star card here, which means there's a wish around you to put that out into the universe. The 2 of you could be working really hard at your relationship coming up. And you may go through a moment in time where communication kind of slows down. Don't worry. It's normal. It happens. You guys are going to move forward. You feel connected because there's more to come, and you haven't lived it out yet. Jasmine wants a general love reading. Okay. Jasmine. First card, soulmate relationship comes in. that moves forward fast, or the person is a Cancer. So this card could be that they're saying it's a Cancer coming in, or it could be you meet this person and everything falls into place really quickly. They may also be somebody that you meet through work, and you're going to feel like you have the world at your feet. They also could have a love of adventure, or they could want to do something adventurous or out of the ordinary with you. You have the Star card here, which means put it out into the universe. You're going to get your wish. You're going to get what you want. Let me just check and see if I had any more. Okay, Bridget wants spirit cards. Let's do that. And I'm going to have to get going because I'm exhausted. And I will be on tomorrow. I'm going to try to come on twice tomorrow. Maybe once in the earlier part of the day and then once at night. Okay, this one's for Bridget. And then if anybody is interested in spells, or if you bought a spell, make sure that you send me all your information so I can do them tomorrow too. And I will send you your video tomorrow. Okay, the Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. The ego, Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Unity, Archangel Sandalphon. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors or like-minded friends. The Three of Air, great sadness, take time to heal. Take time to forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. The Sun, Archangel Uriel, a happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. I think the healing one is a big one. Okay, Marth. What does the Leo think about when he sees me? He shows a lot of worry. A lot of worry and feeling like he's at a standstill. The Hermit is here too, so he may be quiet or you may not have great communication coming up. He also feels like you have a lot of choices around you and he holds himself back. So I don't know if he's feeling like feels like he may not be good enough, or he may feel like you have better options than him. And, you know, he gets like a little bit insecure. All right, I made it through the super chats. Let me go back up to the top. I'll grab a couple more and then I have to go because I'm exhausted. Gracie, how does James feel about me? Coming in with an offering of love, but slowly. So he may come in with an offering of love and then get cold feet. And then you may get pissed off and walk away from him. And then he comes back. So you guys, you're going to be moving forward. But it could be like one step forward, two steps back. Keep that in mind. Malapali. See, okay, I can't tell you that one person loves you more than another. There's no way to measure love. So, like for example, to me, my dog is like my child. I would do anything for my dog. I know plenty of people that give away their dogs like they're giving away furniture. There is no way to measure love. So, could we say that I love my dog more than so and so loves their dog? I mean, how do you measure that? There's no way to measure how one person loves more than the other. So I can't answer that kind of question. So, yeah, I people ask things like that all the time, like, who's a better person? what's the scale? Like, how do I measure that? There's no way to take a measurement of how somebody loves or how somebody feels. Some people are only capable of so much emotionally. They're not capable of what other people are capable of. So there's no way for me to tell you who loves more. Crystal, will I be moving in with Jay the Libra? I don't have a friend that's a water sign. Okay. Is the Libra close to the Scorpio cusp? Let's see. Let's just see if it's Jay. You know, you get a 70% chance that it's Jay. I think this person would take you in if you needed. Odd here now because the Virgo card shows up. So I don't know. I mean, who knows? If we looked at the Libra's chart, could she be a Libra with a lot of planets in Scorpio and a Virgo rising? Then maybe this is her. I'm not sold only because the first reading did say it was going to be a water sign. But I think that if you needed a place to stay, she would take you in. I don't think you have to worry about that. Adriana. Will he have the regional team leader position? Okay, let's see. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Where am I? Valentina, how does Carlo the Sagittarius feel about me after this weekend? I'm a Scorpio. Okay. How's Carlo feeling? Connected. Two of Cups, union of the souls, moving forward quickly with the Emperor here. Knowing what he wants, knowing how to get it, not taking no for an answer, coming forward. Somebody from your past is also coming back. I don't know if it's him or somebody else, but somebody from your past is coming back, and you're going to be very victorious coming up. So whatever it is that you want, you're going to get it. So just be careful what you wish for. There's going to be a lot of passion around you. Use your intuition. Brandy wants spiritual reading. Okay, let's do the spirit cards. The wheel, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is a great guy to have around you. Time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. The Eight of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. The Page of Air. Logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Challenging information. Delays or a change in plans. The truth delivered without tact. I think overall you're going to have a positive change and you have Archangel Michael on your side, which is definitely a good thing. Oh, spiritual messages for Katrina. Release, Archangel Azrael. At the end of a phase or a situation, you have a spiritual transformation happening, and it's a time to move on. Unity, Archangel Sandalphon. Traditional viewpoints and methods, spiritual organizations. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. The Ten of Water. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. You have trustworthy relationships coming in around you. Excellent. Hang on, let me go up to the top here. Miss Me. Are me and my Leo ex-husband twin flames meant to be? Okay. I'm getting that this is more of a soulmate relationship. I'm not convinced with this whole twin flame thing that everyone always asks about. I'm thinking that this is more of a soulmate relationship, and it looks like there may have been or there might be a lot of issues around money with this relationship, which could be why it broke up in the first place. I do think that there is a chance for the two of you to reconnect in the near future. Sheetal. No, I already did that one. What did I miss? AJ, okay. What's my life's purpose? Well, your life's got a lot of purposes. So let's just see what we can get here. My phone is also going to die, so I got to get going. Okay. So you have a very creative side. I don't know if you're aware of that, but there's something that you're meant to do here that's very creative. You also have a very spiritual side, and this is stuff that you may not even have tapped into yet. I mean, years ago, people used to tell me all the time that I would be a teacher, and I thought that they were crazy because in my mind, I was always thinking like a school teacher, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to be a school teacher. And then like years later, I became a yoga teacher. So, sometimes at the moment it makes no sense, but 5 or 10 years from now it may. So you got a spiritual thing happening here. You have a creative thing happening here that you're meant to do. You also have the star card here, which means you could have a wish that comes true. So if you wish to, I don't know, have a successful business, you could have that as well. There's a lot going on here that in your life you're meant to do. You're also meant to have great happiness. The 10 of Cups is here, which would mean that you can literally have it all: a family, a career, money, and that kind of stuff, stability. And your life can move forward very quickly at times. So you're here, like your life has got a lot of purposes here. I think that spiritually and creative things are a big thing coming up. Maybe over the next year or so. All right, guys, before my phone dies, I'm going to go. But I will be back on tomorrow. I'm going to try to do 2 live streams tomorrow. So if you missed the first one, you could probably catch me at the second one. And if you haven't subscribed, oh, let me do Anna. Please subscribe and hit the bell thing so that you know when I'm live. Sometimes I don't know when I'm going to go live. I just, grab it if I got the time. Christopher the Scorpio man wants me to lose weight. Oh my God. Is that what, did I read that right? Are you asking, does he want you to lose weight? Because, this is going to be my opinion. But if you want to lose weight, then you lose weight. Not when he tells you to lose weight. But I'm going to ask. I don't think he wants you to lose weight. I don't think he wants you to lose weight. So if that's something that you picked up on or something you have in your head, just be careful with that because you don't want to send that out into the universe. If you want to lose weight, then you lose weight. If you think it's because somebody else wants you to, then that's bullshit. You don't need to. You're perfect the way you are. Okay. Okay, if you want to lose weight, I can give you some tips. I think I even have some videos on my channel about fitness and weight loss that may be helpful. If you have any interest, you can look at them. But basically, I think, I mean, I've done every diet in the book, and I've done a lot of, like, sort of my area. Um, Weight Watchers to me is great if you have a lot of weight to lose. If you only have like 10 or 15 pounds, it's going to be a struggle. So I would go for keto, and I would try the keto diet. It's pretty simple to follow, and then increase cardio. You got to do cardio. Even if it's just walking, you don't have to do anything crazy, but at least walking will help. Bright light. How does he feel about me? Okay. He feels sorry about something that happened in the past. So I don't know if he did something in the past that he's regretting, but he's prepared to move forward, come forward. There's a lot of passion around this situation. He may want to be looking for a hookup coming up in the near future, and there's something destined to happen. There's also some stability here when it comes to money between you and him. So you may you may move forward with this person coming up. Oh, you're welcome. I also have some yoga videos on my, somebody else asked me for yoga videos yesterday. A student that comes to my yoga classes, and he's traveling to China. So he's not going to be able to go to a yoga studio. So I sent him one of my yoga videos, just something he could do in the hotel. So if you're interested, there's a couple, I don't have a lot on there, but there's some yoga videos on the channel too. Colleen, why hasn't the Gemini texted me back? Okay. He hasn't texted you back because he's not sure what to say, and he's not sure how he wants to move forward. However, he's going to, and you're going to be super happy with what happens with the Sun card. So just give him some time and try not to focus on why he hasn't texted you. Just keep it in your head that he's going to text you. He just hasn't answered you yet. It's not that he hasn't answered you. Maria, Julia is going to show me that she loves me. Getting a kiss from her is playing with me. Does she want to be with me? Okay, let's see. Does Julia want to be with Maria? Okay. I don't think she's playing with you. I think you got the Wheel of Fortune here, which means that something is destined to happen. You also have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which means it could happen really quickly. I don't think she's playing with you. I think that there's more to come from this situation with her in the near future. Corinne. What exactly does he think about me? Is he mad at me? Okay, let's see. He's not mad at you. No, he's not mad at you. He's just feeling like he's just not ready to answer. And he's sort of like in a place where he's like, let me be sure before I move forward. Let me know what I'm doing and have a plan before I move forward. He's not mad. Veronica, any changes in my life before the end of the year? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, you could have somebody showing up here out of the blue that's a Virgo that knocks you off your feet. There's a lot of passion surrounding you. It also looks like you're going to be working really hard. soulmate relationship comes in. So if you're not with anyone, this Virgo could be a soulmate. If you are with somebody, your relationship can go to the next level. And there's a lot of happiness coming in either at the end of the year or going into next year. So the Sun card is one of the best cards to get. So I don't know what your current situation is, but if you're not with anyone, somebody's showing up, and it's going to be a soulmate relationship with a lot of passion that leads to happiness. If you are with somebody, your relationship can move to the next level. Lady, what does he think about me? Okay. When he thinks of you, he is extremely happy. He feels like you're a balanced, well-rounded person. He also feels like you have a compassionate heart and you have a loving soul. I think he's going to show up here with an offering of love. He's just undecided on how to move forward yet, so just give him a chance. Just hang in there for a minute. Give him a chance to pull himself together. All right, the phone's going to die. I don't want it to die on anyone's reading, so I'm going to go, but I will be on tomorrow. So like, share, subscribe, whatever you got to do, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much to everyone that was watching, and to my moderators, and to all those people that donated. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do 2 live streams tomorrow. One earlier in the day and then one later. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.